Hi, I'm Tatum Skipper, and welcome to Real Florida Magazine. Today, we are going to take a closer look at Washington-Holmes Technical Center.
Well, I've been here, this is my second school year, but actually physical year, third year here. Because I started and then I ran into some difficulties and I was forced to quit, and then I missed it and I loved it so much, so I come back. The good thing about the way Mr. Miller teaches is that you never let him get the best of you. Because no matter what, just smile and, say, we'll do whatever it takes. He's very patient. He's the kind of teacher that if you want to learn it, he's going to teach it to you. If you don't want to learn it, that's up to you. The opportunity's always there. He's very helpful, and he kind of teaches you in a way that you're forced to kind of teach yourself a little bit too, because he's not going to give you all the answers. He might give you a little hint, but he wants you to kind of figure it out, and that's the way you're going to learn if you don't, and it makes a lot of sense. At first I was like, why is he making me make all these decisions? Oh, I'm going to screw something. But now that I look back on it, because I figured it out myself, or together he helped me figure, now I know it. So next time I did it, I didn't have any problems. I just went and did it. So yeah, so he's great that way, because a lot of schools, they teach you and then that's it, which is fine and dandy, to know what you're doing on a book. But if you're not doing it yourself, how are you going to do it in the real world? That's the thing about our class. You can know how to do it, but you got to do it to actually physically be able to do it in the real world. Because in the real world, you're not going to take a test. You're going to actually have to do what you're doing. So yeah. The good thing about real people, when you do something on a mannequin, it may turn out completely different than when you do it on a human. And you may do one person's hair a certain way and do the exact same thing to another person. It's going to look completely different. So that's the good thing about being able to work on real people and being able to do each other and experiment, because if you don't, then you're not going to know what it's going to turn out like. You don't know. Well, if I mix this and this, will I get this? And he'll say, well, I don't know. Figure it out and see. Do it and see. It's the only way you're going to know. So yeah, it's pretty neat that we're able to do that, because you really get the feel of things. And we do everything. We don't do just color. We do perms and roll. You do it all. Just everything you do on your mannequin, you do on a live person. Everything. There is a technical school in Panama City, and I went there and I looked at it and everything, and I chose to come here and I'm so glad I did, because this school's been so amazing. As far as I've learned so much here, and I just felt like I would have never learned that there with the structure they have set up. And I'm not saying that it's bad or anything. I'm just saying that would not have been good for me. I'm the kind of person that has to do something to know it. I can't just read it and then do it. I'm a visual learner, and I have to see you do it, and then I can do it. So yes, it's great. This is a great school, an absolute great school to go to. And there are choices, and there are some classes here that you can just take here, and they don't offer there, and vice versa. Every technical school is different, I'm sure. But I chose here. I just thought it was more of I'm older now. I didn't go back to school till I was 39, and so that's a big deal, fitting in. You're in a class with 17 to, what I mean? And you're the oldest one in there. You learn, you have the ability or the chance or the opportunity, should I say, to be able to learn so many things besides just cosmetology. You can learn, you learn about other people, you learn about other personalities, you learn about what you're going to face when you get into the real world, people skills, you meet good and bad. Sometimes it's bad too. You just never know what you're going to meet. But I guess for me, it's just, I like to make people pretty, so this is the best place to do it. So the thing about this school is they're so helpful, because like you might say, okay, I want to be a cosmetologist. And then you get here and you're like, oh man, this is not for me. You can transfer to there's so many other courses you can move. We've had a couple people go from here to another class, or go from another class to here. So it's great that they do that, and they help you and they encourage you to do that instead of just quitting or not doing anything at all. They encourage you to try to check the other programs and see if you want to switch. So that's really great, because they're here to help you. They're not here, that's what they're here for. They want to help you better yourself to better your life and better your career. I would have to say thank you because it taught me, I don't know, I've learned so much besides cosmetology. I've learned, people skills and how to just deal with certain situations that I didn't know how to deal with before. And, it's been amazing. And it's been a long time. It's taken me a little bit longer than others, I know, but it's just great because it shows that anybody at any age can go back to school. It doesn't matter, if you want to do it, you can do it. It doesn't matter. I'm proven fact. From any situation, whatever it may be, you can strive. You can. Great school, it is. It's a great school. I have nothing even negative to say. Really, I don't. I've had a great experience. It's been amazing. It is an excellent, inspiring place to where you can become anything you want to become, and they will help you 100%.